And confirm hear me very well. Tell me yes, I can hear you. Confirm that you can hear me very well. Good evening. Yes. The line is breaking. Okay, sorry. Hold on, please. All right. Can you hear me? Confirm if you can hear me now. Good evening. It's a Friday. Good evening. Good evening, Becky. Please go to the chat room and confirm if you can hear me very well. All right. Thank you so much, Becky. Thank you, Becky. Peter Friday, are you here with us? If you know you can hear me, go to the chat room and confirm that you can hear me. Then I want you to do something for me. We are going to start once it's 8:10. Go to the WhatsApp group. Go to the WhatsApp group and start telling your courtmates. Tell them to join us. Tell them to join in. Tell them we're about to start. I have amazing stuff to show you guys tonight. Please, as you're joining in, try to mute so you don't distract the class. If you know you're hearing me very well as you join in, please go to the chat room and say, yes, I can hear you. Go to the chat room and type in, yes, I can hear you. While that is going on, I want to introduce myself for those that are just getting to know me for the very first time. My name is Prince Julius. I'm a video editor, and last week Tuesday I was one that took the support system class, and today again I'm here. I know some of you are used to Mr. Benjamin, the Eagles Croft, my colleague. Just like I told you guys last week, he traveled on a business trip and he's yet to be back. Though he's back, but he's really engaged with some other activities, business related. So, and I had to just come in for him again so that this I wouldn't disappoint anyone or he wouldn't disappoint anyone. So, for those that are just meeting me for the very first time, my name is Prince Julius. I'll be your course support system advisor and instructor for some time, right? Sometimes Eagle Scruff will show up, and sometimes I'll be the one taking the class. Maybe because of other job activities that we have or the other engagements that we have, right? So please, I appreciate you all that are joining in. Once it's 8:10, we are starting. But before that, I like to call people by their name. I like to say hello to people. I know some of you, um, you don't really need to know anyone, or you don't really have to interact with anyone, right? But um, I like connecting. I like relating with people very much, and wherever I am, I like people to communicate, even if you don't know the person. So just go to the chat room, look for someone's name you know you saw in your class last week, and say hello to the person. Hello, Catherine. Hello, Ifenyua. Hello, Peter Friday. Hello, Pat Duck from Ghana. I can remember you from the webinar. Good evening. How you doing? How was your day?
It was great. Ghana is great. Yeah.
All right. Thank you.
Thanks.
Have you around. I assure you that before the end of tonight's support system, you really have a lot um, learning tonight. I will not do much because I believe some of you, this is more like a support system where we get to have conversations. You ask questions on challenges you might have come across in your course outline or the course video that was sent to you guys via LMS. So please, I want to confirm how many of you here, have started going through that element. For the new guys and for those that have been here for a while, where have you gotten to? Can you do something for us tonight? If I should call you up and say, come and present to us, can you do something? How far have you gone for the old guys? Then for the new guys that have been here, the junior students, I will not say you are junior because most of you are also experienced, but I'm just addressing you as junior student because some people have been in this same support system class for a while before you. So you give them that small respect, So go to the chat room, tell me, type in what you've learned so far. It doesn't have to be much, or what will happen is go to the participant space, raise up your hand, I will mute you then. You tell me how far you've gone and what exciting things you've learned so far. And also, if you have a question, you can ask me, and that's why I'm here to support you and also guide you. Don't be scared. Don't be wondering. I will still be giving you guys practical tonight. I will be doing some amazing practicals tonight. I might not do much because I want to really know how well you guys are doing with the course and how far you guys have gone. So I will just do maybe one or two um, practicals, one with my phone and one with my laptop, my PC. I'm using the two devices to connect to this Zoom. So once it's time for me to do this, I will switch and share my screen. So now go to the participant space, raise up your hand. Let me call you, tell me what you've learned so far. And also if you have a question, maybe the LMS, some videos you've gone through, you're not understanding something, or you tried doing some practicals and you made some mistake that you want to know how you can go around it. Please go raise up your hand at the participant space so I can call you up, or I might just pick someone randomly because I like communicating with my people. Once we are in this support system, we are all the same. We are all learning, right? Some of you might have seen something and I have an amazing stuff that you saw and it wowed your mind that you might want to confirm how it was done. So just go to the participant space, raise up your hand and relate with me. This is 809. Once it's 810, I want us to start. But before we start, I really want us to communicate. So, guys, talk to me. Who has gone through the LMX and how far have you gone and what have you learned and what questions or challenges are you having in navigating your way in the videos, or are you not even doing practical? So let me hear you out. Talk to me. Gilbert, good evening. Good to have you around. Techno, Canon X. Honestly, I know that is not your name, but I like addressing people by their name. I wouldn't mind if you go to the Zoom settings of your phone and change your name so that I can address you by your name, or just go to the chat room and type in your name so that I can address you by your name. Techno Canon X. All right, good evening, everyone. Can you hear me very well? Confirm if you can hear me so we can start some practical stuff tonight. But I wouldn't take much time because, okay, Dominic, good evening. Thank you, Friday, Peter. Thank you. So now I wouldn't do much tonight because I really want to know if you guys are really learning, if you guys are really getting this, if you guys are really learning. I want to know if you guys are really learning, to be very honest. Can we download CapCut on computer? Yes, you can download CapCut on your PC. Yes. Yes, but you can download on your PC or your phone, right? So I'll be doing some practicals tonight, and I will use that practical to show you the two interface, how they come, both on the PC and on the phone, how they both come. Can you all hear me? So now, so now tonight I will be doing one practical with my phone right now, and that practical I'll be playing with masking and text effects. So I'll be doing some amazing stuff and with my keyframes. I don't know if some of you have gotten to the elements where talking about keyframes. I'll show you how you can use your keyframes and create an amazing video and something that will blow your mind tonight. Some of you might have done it before, you might know it, but I just want to do it so that some of you that don't know it will also know it. But before we start, I want us to do one thing. I want you to go to the WhatsApp group. Just do this for me. I don't like the number we are having here. I know some of you are busy, but just let's go to the chat room. Some of you might can have a way to join. Maybe you've forgotten. So go to the WhatsApp and tell people that we started the class. The WhatsApp, the where you have access, the VIP WhatsApp, the new one you were added for the new guys. Go to the WhatsApp and tell them we've started. They should join in. Tell them to join in. All right. So I'll be doing something tonight. Let me share my screen with my phone so you can see what I want to do tonight. Okay, so this is my phone interface, and I want to use CapCut to create this particular stuff I talked about, right? How to use the masking effect and how to use your text to make your video look so amazing. The masking effect and the keyframe, right? So now this is what I'll do. Let me go to my CapCut. So here at CapCut, my phone. This is what I do. I'll click on project. Some of you might know how to use your phone. So some of you might have been familiar with this interface. But for those of you that are new, here, this is the mobile interface, your phone. If you download CapCut on your phone and you want to start a new project, this is how it looks like at first, right? And you can see down here some images down here. These are old projects, videos that I've done on this my CapCut on the phone, right? So it's not like it's every time I used to use my laptop to edit. I also use my phone to edit. So it's actually amazing. It's really, really amazing. So, but today I'll be showing you how you can use this. So you click on new project. Once you click on new project, it takes you to the video, your gallery, then you select the video you want. So I will select this very first video that is here. I'll click on this round shape at the top. Then I'll click on add. So once I click on add, it brings me to the interface where I'll be doing my editing, right? Where I'll be doing all the whole editing I want to be doing. So here in this video, you can see a young man. He just walked past a sunset, right? A sun shining from one side, one angle like that. So now I'll be doing this guy. I'll place this guy the way he's walking past the screen. He'll be bringing out text, like a text will be coming out from like his back. So I'm not really good at explaining. I like doing more practical. So while I'm doing this, you get to understand it better. So now the guy is coming out. Now what I'll do is, first of all, I'll add the text I want to add. And what I'll do is I'll come down here, the tools down here, you see edit, you see audio, you see text, you see overlay, you have effects, you have aspect ratio, you have filters, and you have adjustments, you have stickers, background, and these are not just the tools alone. They have more tools that you can use to do this stuff, right? Right. So now I'll be showing you how you can add the text. So to add the text, you come to this where you have this T shape text. You click on it, and it takes you to another tools set of tools. Now you see the first one: add text, sticker, auto caption, text template, auto lyrics, and draw. So we use sorry. So we use the first one, which is auto no add text. So once you click on add text, it reflects on our screen. So we add whatever I want to add. So let me come up with a word. Someone should give me a word, please. I want to know that we are offloading. Give me one word that I can use to add. The first person to type in on the chat room, type in just one word that I can use for this practical. Just a word. Go to the chat room. I want to know that we are really communicating. I like communicating with my people. So tell me a word, just one word. I need one person to be sure that we are doing this together. You guys are following me. I want to be sure some of you didn't just drop your phone or your laptop and you're doing some other stuff. I want to be sure you're following me. And maybe some of you will be like, okay, animation. Thank you, Ifenyua. We use animation. All right. That's to show that Ifenyua is following. I don't know if others are following, but Ifenyua has given me assurance that she is following us. So I believe the others are following us, and don't just depend on the okay, we are following. Thank you. All right, so I'll be typing in animation, right? Ifenyua said animation. Show A N I M A. So here we have animation. So we set the font to our own preferred choice. So I'll click on font here. So once I click on font, I select the font I want. I'll use this Platy. Once I click on it, I will adjust it by using my fingers to extend it to make it bigger. Or I'll click on style. Once I click on style, I'll choose a color. So me, sometimes I like being creative with my artwork or my videos. So the color, I don't want it to look so common. I want it to have like a reflection of what is in this video, right? A color reflection of what is in this video. So what I'll do is I'll use, if you see where we have this color stuff, at the very beginning we have something, an icon like a nail, right? I hope you all can see that first, the icon at the very first that is like a nail. So I'll click on that icon. Once I click on it, it brings a shape, a round shape on my screen, right? Once it brings a shape, hold on, please. Okay. So now, once it brings a shape on my screen, so once I move that shape around with my finger, any place I place it, it gives me the color of that spot that you see a spot in the middle of that shape. So anywhere that spot is, that is the color it gives me. So I need a color from this sun. So I'll use this color. I think I like it. It's a bit okay in the eye. So I know some of you like bright colors, but I'm not really. I like bright colors too, but I don't like it too bright, right? So now I will adjust the word to be big, right? So now after adding this, I've done my effect. I've added my text rather, and I'm okay. So next thing I'll do is I'll click on it and I will extend it to the very end of the video, right? Once I extend it to the very end of the video, then what I'll do is I will export the video. Are you guys with me? I will export the video. So to export the video, you can see one arrow key pointing up at the very top right hand of my phone, right edge of my phone. You can see an arrow pointing up. That is the export button. So I'll click on that export button at the top. It takes me, it exports the video to my phone. So once it's done exporting, I'll click on done and I start a new project again. So once I click on new project, I will add the video that has the text and also the video that does not have the text. The two different videos. The one that I used in creating that text and the one that has that video. So I will select the first one and I select the second one and I'll add them. So I have two of them here. You see this one that have a text, right? And you see the other one that doesn't have text on it. So what I'll do is I'll highlight this one that has the text, right? And then I'll click on overlay. Hold on. I'll click on overlay. You can see down here, you can see the two, you can see overlay. So I'll click on overlay. Once I click on overlay, now what you see is the text is still reflecting on this guy here. So now this is what will happen. So I'll click on that, I'll highlight on that one that has text, right? And I'll select the max tool. So this is some of you, for those of you that was in the class last week Tuesday, you know we talked about the maxing. We use the maxing to do the circle shape. So I will show you another way you can use the maxing to create an amazing effect on this video. So I'll make the text to be at the very beginning where the guy stepped in. So you can see where the guy stepped in at the very beginning. So that is where the text will be. That is where I will put my my arrow key.
Jerry, maybe you should consider it.
See? I don't know. I can't think right now.
Please.
There's still a lot on my mind.
Sorry. All right. So sorry for that. What will happen is when I've added this, please go to the chat room. If you're following me, go to the chat room. I want to be sure I'm not losing anyone and I'm not too fast. Go to the chat room and let me know, yes, I can hear you and I'm following. Go to the chat room and communicate with me. Yes, I am hearing you and I'm following. We have 11 people in this platform. Okay, let me say, apart from me, we have 10 persons in this chat platform. So I want you all, I need the first some people, the first 5 people that will tell me, yes, they are following, then I'll flow. I'm sorry. Let me come back to my screen. My phone went off. Okay, Ahmed, thank you. I can see you. I need 4 more people. Who is telling me yes, he's following. Okay, Dominic. I can remember you told me your name is Dominic. I can see you. So now that's to show that you guys are really following. Yes, we are following Dominic. Okay, so now moving on. I will bring you can see where my my line is at the very beginning where the guy is stepping into the test. So what I'll do next is I'll go to the marks. I'll look for the marks to down here. So you can see me moving around down looking for the tool. So I'm looking for marks tool. Who has seen the marks tool? I have seen the mark. I've just saw it. So I'll click on marks. So once I click on marks, I will look for the particular marks effect I am looking for. So I'll use the horizontal marks effect, the very first one. After the one you see none. After none, you see horizontal, you see mirror, you see circle, you see rectangle, see heart, you see star. So now I'll use the horizontal one. So I'll click on it, and you see what it will. Once it's done loading, you see the reflection that it will bring to my video. You see, it divided the text into two, right? So what I'll do is I'll use my finger right at the middle of that video, that marks to that line, that yellow line you're seeing there. I'll use my finger at the middle and rotate it. So I'll rotate it this way. Hold on. So now if you see, I clicked on, sorry, let me show you what I did. So you see under that horizontal, you see adjust is written there, adjust. So I click on that adjust. Once I click on adjust, you see rotate. So I'll click on rotate, and I'll use my hand to rotate it to the way I want. So I'm pushing it forward. So the more I push it forward, it will become vertical. So I just put it to 90 minus 90 degree, right? So once it's at that minus 90 degree, hold on. So once I've done it to that minus 90 degree, so what I'll do is I'll use my finger, my hand, my finger that I'm using to edit it, to push it, right? You see how I'm pushing it? I'm pushing it to the I clean off, so it's like I'm cleaning off the text. So once I've cleared it out, you can see the guy is still in this video, right? So what I'll do is I'll add keyframe from this particular spot. But before I add the keyframe, I'll move front a bit in my video. So after I've adjusted it, I'll move hold on. I'll click on, after the rotate, I've selected it where I want. So I'll move a bit. So when the guy moves a bit forward, right? Now you look at, now if you look at after where we have the program stream, we have 4 different icons right down before you have where you have the timeline. You have this first one that has, you get to use it to extend your screen to be in a wider shape. That's the first one. I will do a screenshot of this, and then I'll show you. I will mark it out and show you. Okay, let me use my zoom here to mark it out for you so you can see what I'm talking about. Hold on, please. So go to the chat room. Let me know you are following me. Just go to the chat room and tell me, yes, I'm following, I'm with you. Go to the chat room, I'm following you. Let me know that we are flowing. Are we guys flowing? Are you guys with me? Is Becky here? Is Peter here? Is Gilbert here? I need to be sure you guys are here with me. My people, are you guys here? Is Bart here? My brother from Ghana, are you here with us? Is Catherine here with me? Go to the chat room, say, yes, I'm following. Okay, so now what I'll do is, yes, I'm following. Thank you, Gilbert. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay, thank you, thank you. All right, that's to show that you guys have not abandoned your phone to go and do some other stuff. Thank you. So now I've after I move this forward, right? Remember, we have this stuff here. So when we move forward with this guy, I'll click on this keyframe. You see like a triangle shape that has a plus sign at the top. I'll click on it, which is called the keyframe. So once I click on it, from that keyframe, you see this line, this yellow line that popped out on the screen. I will, where this keyframe is, you can see on that timeline down here, you see one shape, a triangle shape that has a red color in it. That is the keyframe that's been applied. So what I'll do is I'll go to this yellow line at the screen, on the screen, then I'll use my hand to adjust it. Now you see my text will show. Can you all hear me? Can you hear me? Okay. I believe that was someone trying to join in. Okay, so now, while you see, did you guys get what I did? So let me do it again. So I'll move it back. So what I did is I'll use my finger to open it to where this guy is standing at this point, right at the back. So that's what I'll do. Then I'll move forward again, and then I'll move this thing again. So once I move it forward and I move the yellow line forward again, you see it automatically creates a keyframe for us down here. So what you're telling CapCut is wherever I move this yellow line to, create a keyframe for me. So now I'll move it forward again. Where the guy moves forward this stage. Let's not take it too far. So I'll put it, I'll open another keyframe behind him. So I'll do another one. I'll go forward a bit. So that's how I'll do it till like the end of the video, right? Where it ended, where I want to stop. So I'll just take my time to do it while you watch me. But while you're here, if you know you're following me, go to the chat room and say, yes, I am getting you. Go to the chat room while I'm trying to still do this, get this done. Go to the chat room and tell me, yes, I am following. Thank you, Ifenywa. Thank you, Ifenywa. I believe before I wrap this up, you guys will have a question, because I like when people ask questions. That show they learn from what they have been taught. So while I'm still adding the keyframe, let's still go to the chat room and communicate. Are you guys here with me? Can you guys hear me? So all right, yes, I'm following. Thank you, Ahmed. Thank you, Ahmed. So let's get it up. All right, thank you. Ahmed, I believe you're a Muslim. How is the fast going? Are you fasting? I need to know. For our Muslim brothers here, have you started fasting? Yes, please, we are here. Thank you, Petri. Ahmed, are you fasting?
Yes, I am.
Okay, amazing. That's good. That's true that you take your religion serious. And I pray that whatever prayers they are praying or whatever is your heart desire, God will grant it, or Allah will grant it for you. And everything will go well for you too. So moving on, I'm already at the end. So now I think this is actually like the end of the video. So now I'll just call it that's all. So let me move it off. Right, end. So now you can see how I added this keyframe, right? I played this video for you now. You see how it will review automatically, right? The guy is opening and the image is following him right behind, right? So now this will look more better. It looks better like this. Some of you are already like, wow, I like this. But there's a better way you can still make it look more amazing, cut off some errors. So let's say from the very beginning, you can cut this very part where he's trying to walk in, right? Let's cut it out. So try to always observe errors, mistakes. So when you're working or you're trying to deliver a job for a client, you wouldn't just be doing what you don't know. You are doing what you know and you are sure about. So that will make them believe that yes, this guy knows what he's doing and what he is here for. So I will delete this first part and delete this one too. I'm sorry. Okay, I'll delete this first part. So after I've done that, I'll bring this very beginning. Sorry, I'm trying to. Okay, so let's take this one out. Then this one, we also take it out from here. So, so once you've deleted it, you take this one to the very beginning and you start. Now, what you do is this very first video at the top, you highlight it. Once you highlight it, then what you do is you duplicate it. Once you duplicate it, right? I click on duplicate, then I will bring it down, like I will overlay it down to this one that is down here. So what I will do is I'll click on overlay. If you come down, I can still drag it down to this down one, and I'll take it to the very end. So once I take it to the very end, what I'll do next is I'll highlight on that one, that third one, then I'll click on remove BG. Some of you can remember remove BG. That is remove background. For those that joined the webinar and also those that have been in this class, I know some of you might have come across remove BG in the LMS. So I'll click on remove background, then I'll click on auto remover, and it will automatically remove the background of that very first video, right? So I'll be waiting for it while it's moving. So while I'm waiting, please start preparing your questions, start preparing your own ideas, what you've learned, that stuff you feel wowed you while you were going through the video in the elements. So I want you to come up with the questions, tell me what you think, tell me, because I like giving projects too. So you also be doing projects. I want you to just know that. So just have it in mind that whatever you are doing, you are going to do practicals, because that will be what you need to give you a certificate. That's to show that you really learned what you were here to learn, and you learned it very well, right? So now, moving on, what I will do is I'm done removing the background. I'll delete these edges, so I wouldn't have some of this. Okay. Okay. So now I'm done. So let me try this video and see what we have there. Sorry, the reflection is not balanced. Okay. Okay, so now I think I have it all balanced out. So you can see how smooth, as the guy is walking, the test is coming out right behind him. Who loves what I who loves this stuff? If you like it and you feel it looks amazing, go to the chat room and say yes, amazing. Then if it did not wow you, then, or if you feel okay, yes, I love it, but it could be better, or you have an idea or how we can make it look more amazing, go. Okay, thank you, Peter Friday. Thank you, Peter Friday. So that's to show you're following. So go to the chat room. No, don't even go to the chat room. I need to hear you guys' voice this evening. I need to hear you guys' voice this evening. Thank you, Ahmed. So now go to the participant space, raise up your hand. Let's have some questions. I've stopped sharing my screen. So that's to show you that I want you guys. Okay, let me export my video before I even stop so we can see the expected part. So after I'm done with this, for you those that okay, sorry, let me share my screen. Hold on, please. Okay, sharing my screen now. So you can see, you all can see my screen. Okay, so now going back to CapCut, and then not sure you guys can see my screen. Okay. Thank you guys. Go to the participant while I'm still trying to share my screen. Go to the participant page. I don't know if you can see my screen. Tell me yes, I can see your screen. Let me know that you guys can see my screen. Let me know that you guys can see my screen. Okay. But okay, let me do it once again. I don't know why. Can you all see my screen? Okay, so I'll move on. So now to export my video, yes, I can see your screen. Okay, thank you, Benjamin. So what you do is at the top right side of your video or your screen, your device, your phone, you see where they wrote 1080p. 1080p. You see it at the top right side of your video of your screen. So at that top, I'll click on that 1080p. Once I click on it, it will drop down the resolution of the video. So now I want my video to come out at a very I want my video to come out at a very high quality. I want my video to come out at a very high quality. So what I'll do is I'll move it to 4K. Once I move it down to 4K, then I'll leave it at 30 frames per second. Then with that 4K, it will have a very, very good quality. Now you can see at that same top where you saw 1080p. Now you have 2K/4K. Now beside it, you see an arrow key. For those of you that don't join me when you didn't see when I exported it before, you see an arrow key that is pointing up, looking like a nail. So I'll click on that arrow key and it takes me to where I will export it. And the video will automatically export into my phone, right? It will automatically export into my phone. So with that, once it's done exporting, I can now play it and see what it looks like. Or I can go to my gallery and watch it once more and see what it looks like. All right, so that'll be all for the practical on my phone. Now, this is what I'm going to do tonight. For me to be sure that and to for me what to make me to do the second practical for you guys tonight is I want to hear what you guys have to say regarding. I want to be sure some of you are even going through that LMS, right? Because some of you might just have it there and you're not even going through it, don't even know what it looks like. You just have access to it and you're not using it. So what's the essence? Why you're just coming into the support system and you might end up not even communicating or even relating better with us when we do practicals like this. So why we have that LMS is for you to learn at your own convenience, and then when we have this our Tuesday class, it's just for us to look through what we've learned so far. You get to ask questions, and then I do 1 or 2 practicals for you, and then we'll move on. So now I want you all. I will call names if people don't raise up their hands, right? I'll call names, or I'll just give some of you just few minutes to raise up your hand at the participant space. Go to the participant place and raise up your hand so that I'll call you to ask your question or tell me what you've learned so far, and also challenges you're having. Have you been practicing? Did you do any practical today or on Monday or last week? How many practical have you tried? Did you do any video? Were you able to create something? Let me hear from you guys. Adiolu Love, Bat. Okay, Bat has his hands up. All right, Bat, unmute and talk to me. Unmute and talk to me. Let me hear you.
Okay, yeah, good evening, Prince Julius.
Good evening, sir.
Nice having you. That's an amazing work you are doing there.
Yes, sir.
My challenge has always been the how to add another video to it. So while you do that, you record the first video.
Yes.
Then you do your text.
Yes.
Then you go to your overlay.
Yes.
Export. Then you add another new project.
Exactly. But before you do your overlay, you don't have to do your overlay first. So what you do first is you add your video, you add the text. When you add the text, then you export, right? When you export, you go to CapCut again and open a new project, right? So when you open a new project, then that is when you get to add overlay. But when you open a new project, you then add the video that you added your text and also add the video without the text. That is the very first video that you did by using adding the text. You add those two videos, and then the one that has text, you highlight it and click on overlay, right? Are you understanding me? So when you click on that overlay on the one that has text, you get to come down, and then you now align it and you have this. But if you're not getting me, I believe I'm recording this Zoom. You can also go back and watch.
Your line is breaking.
Can you hear me now? Please, can someone else confirm if he or she can hear me? Let me know if it's my network. Can you hear me? Okay. Can you hear me now?
The line was breaking some point, but I think it's an exciting journey for me.
Okay.
And then yeah, I'll go back and then watch some videos.
All right. All right.
As I said, the ultimate aim is to know how to do these things. My main purpose is actually to go into YouTube.
Okay.
As part of my
That's amazing. That's amazing. So have you gone through the LMS? Have you opened it at all? Have you started watching some of the courses there?
Yeah, I've started a CapCut on my phone, but I've not tried the laptop on. I don't know how it looks like.
Oh, the laptop.
I haven't downloaded it. Yes.
Oh, don't. So, do you have a laptop?
Yes, I'm using a laptop now.
Okay, you can also use your laptop and do that. I believe in the LMS we also have a video that shows you how you can use laptop to edit. So we have both the one for phone and the one for PC. So you can have it there, check it, try it, do more of practical. Since you say you want to go into YouTube, so what is the type of content you want to be creating for your YouTube platform?
I'm actually still thinking around it, but I think I will be reacting to videos.
Oh, okay, that's cool. That's a cool one, and people are really doing a lot around that for you. If you have your video well,
and I think
okay, talk to me.
The last time you said you will help us to do a faceless YouTube.
Yes, exactly. We can do a faceless YouTube where you don't have to appear in your video. You just do an amazing video without even you appearing in your video. So we'll teach. I think that should be in the elements, but if it's not in the elements, we'll still have a time during the support system classes that will get to teach you all that one after the other. And don't just think we'll just be doing more of practical. I'll also be showing you how you can use this video editing to make money for yourself, how you can use it to earn money for yourself, right? We are not just going to be teaching you how you just edit, because I could remember when am I learning, I'm still learning, but when I was still learning as a baby video editor, so the academy I learned, they just taught me the job, they taught me the skill, but they didn't teach me how to use it to earn money. But it was really a struggle for me. But at some point, when I came across some freelancers like me and amazing tech guys like me, they showed me different ways I could use it to make money, and I'm grateful for that now. So I will also have a time where we get to guide you and show you how you can use these video editing skills to earn money for yourself. So that is why I try to always tell you guys to go through these videos, do practicals, and that will help you so much, because when you want to do both the faceless YouTube content and all that, you still need to edit your videos. I might not be there to be guiding you, right? For those of you that has maybe a project, or you got a job somewhere where you get to be editing videos, or you are planning to start a business that you get to be editing videos, you should also go through the elements and learn, practicalize what you have there. If you don't have a laptop, download CapCut on your phone and use your phone. Just make sure you have a good phone that has enough space to run CapCut and other stuff. So, but I believe I answered your question. So who else has
Yes,
a
yes,
question?
thank you.
All right.
Fantastic, yeah.
All right. Thank you so much. Who else has a question or what you've learned so far? I might call a name if someone does not raise his or her hand. Okay, I have Catherine. So, Catherine, please unmute and talk to me. Unmute and talk to me. Good evening. Can you hear me? I can't hear you. Catherine, you are muted, so talk to me. Are you there? Your hands are up.
Yes, please, can you hear me now?
I can hear you very clear now.
Okay. So please, I want to ask, I don't know, I think that day you were not the one who took us through, but can I still ask anyway, please?
Yes, you can. Go ahead.
Okay. You see the AutoCAD, is it AutoCAD? I think I've forgotten the term, but how to, the BJ, yes, background,
Yes.
to take off the background and then
Yes.
replace it with, let's say, a downloaded background
Yes.
from.
I've lost you. I can't hear you anymore. Catherine, are you there?
Please, are you there?
Yeah, I can hear you now.
Oh, this
To me.
network.
I can hear you now. Talk to me.
Okay, so please, I'm saying that I okay, so please, I'm saying that I tried changing my background. Okay, a video I did, and then I downloaded a background from Leonardo.ai, like a marketplace, and then I tried changing my current background to fit into that one.
Yes.
But I noticed that as I increased the strength, and then it wasn't blending. So I wanted to find out, does it work with specific backgrounds, or ideally it should have been all?
So the thing is, sometimes we do this auto cutout without even if you have challenges like that, there is a way you can actually make it come out better, right? So do you use your phone to edit or your laptop?
My laptop, please.
Okay, so I'll be showing you a practical on how you can use your laptop to create apart from using the auto cutout, there's another better when you have challenges like that when they are not blending. There's a better way you can do it for it to blend better. I will be showing you that right here tonight. But before that, do you have another question?
No, please. For today's one, I just joined. I was on my way home, so I
Okay,
just go.
so I believe you have an instructor that used to teach you before, which is Igbo's Prof, my colleague. That is maybe you are used to him. So he's my colleague, and he has not been on seat. He has some other engagements that he has to be at this point, so I had to sit in for him. I was the one that took the support system also last week Tuesday. I'm not sure I saw you in the class, but
Yes, last week I watched. No, I couldn't join. Nowadays, Ghana, we've been having lights out a
oh,
lot,
oh,
so I couldn't join.
okay.
But
That's
I've watched the recap. It was okay.
okay. Where you
That
joined?
was the masking, right?
Yes, that masking, yes.
From Ghana, please.
From Ghana. That's amazing.
Yes, I watched it, and now I can do that one too. I can do the masking. I tried.
Okay, that's good. That's good. All right. So one of these days, I would like to we have a time where some of you will get to share your screen and display or play a video you've edited. Let me see, and also even watch what you guys are doing. So it wouldn't be that I'm just one showing you guys and I'm not getting anything. So Catherine, I'll come to your practical, but before that, I want to take Peter's question.
Okay.
Let me take questions from Peter. Peter Friday, your hand is up. Catherine, you can bring down your hand if you don't have another question. So, Peter Friday, speak to me. Good evening.
All right. Good evening.
Good evening, sir.
The class has been so interesting. Although I was not here last week, though I entered, but I had some other things distracting me.
Yes.
Last time I think I've made a complaint. There are other classes that I'm following. You know, when you're taking classes like this, you'll be talking and you'll be clicking somewhere we don't really see the cursor. And I think I tried to correct, let our former instructor to know that each time you are highlighting somewhere, maybe you can highlight it so that we can actually see and follow suit. It will be easier for us to get it.
Okay. Okay.
It will be easier for us to get it. All right, me, I actually am new at this and I'm learning, and I hope I will understand everything. But with time, I know I'll grab everything. So I'm going into YouTube channel.
Yes.
So that's why the main reason why I entered this class. I know there'll be a lot of video editing. So recently I was going through my YouTube and I saw that they can convert a script into video or audio. So I tried to look at go through my YouTube to browse some, but I'm trying to align whatever script I'm translating into words or into voiceover, get from Leonardo AI to get some pictures to align with whatever I'm translating, but I'm finding it difficult to navigate.
Okay. So now this is it. When what is it that when you try to align the script is not coming out well, or
Yes, you know, when you get the pictures from Leonardo AI pictures, that way correspond with the explanation of the script that you've written. So the editing that will align it at a particular word and the picture that will go, that's where I'm a bit stuck. But I know if I give myself time, I'll get over it anyway, Sha.
Yeah. So that's what you just explained. There are different ways you can use AI to generate amazing content like that, right? When you try Leonardo.ai and it doesn't work, there are other. I will share links to other AI platform which you can use to generate amazing things like this. Sometimes you don't even really need to come up with it, right? Sometimes you need the script, right? But sometimes you don't really need the script. You can just go to that AI platform and type in, describe to them what you really want. They should create a video for you on that.
Yeah.
It will generate the video automatically for you. All you just need to do is just post it direct to your platform and you're good to go. But I will share it on the group, on the WhatsApp group. I'll share a link to some other platform AI platform which you can use to generate things like that. And also with your script, you can also use it to generate that. So I will share the link and then maybe I'll do like a screen recording on how you can use that platform to generate amazing AI content.
Oh, that'll be very fine.
Okay.
That'll be fine.
Okay, that's cool. That's cool. So would that be all for you? The question?
Thank you. Yes, but I actually wanted to ask if you know anything about the 11th lab.
11th lab.
Yeah.
Yes. What do you use it for?
It's for converting, it's like text to audio
Audio, yes, yes,
and some other things.
yes, yes. I've heard of it, but I've not really used it. I've not tried using it. I've heard of it. I've come across it once or twice, but I've not really had time to look into it and try using it. Right?
Yeah.
But I've heard of it, and I believe it's an amazing platform too that you can use to create stuff like that. So,
Yes, for that purpose, yes. Thank you so much, sir.
yes, for those of you that have not heard of it, you can also go search on it and try using it to generate some amazing voiceover and other stuff. So thank you so much, Mr. Peter Friday. You can bring down your hand if you're not asking any other question. So who else has a question? Who else has learned something? What did you learn so far? What has it been so far? The experience you've been having so far? What is it like? What is the name of the app, please? Which of the app, please? Which of the app are you asking of? If anyone, I need to know. Okay, the 11th. Okay, 11th. Please, Mr. Peter Friday, can you type it in for them in the chat room? The name of the platform. Type it in for them in the chat room so that some people can take it and go check it out by themselves. Okay. Okay, so you have sent it 11 lab. 11 lab. Thank you, Mr. Friday. Thank you. All right, so who else has a question or has something to say? I want to do a practical on what. Okay, thank you. I have a practical to show you on the question that Catherine asked. So I want to use his own our own question to do a practical for me on the laptop. So who else has a question? Okay, we'll come back to the question. Let me move on to the practical for tonight. Another practical, and that will be like the last practical I'll be having. Then we'll have a little more conversation before we call it a night. I promise, once it's 9:30 or before 9:30, we are all leaving this place. I'm assuring you guys, once it's 9:30, we are all leaving this place. I don't want to keep you guys up late. I know some of you are just coming back from work. Some of you are just even stepping in. Can you hear me? Confirm if you can hear me. Confirm if you can hear me, please. Okay, so moving on. So I will do the practical. So to do the practical, I will share my screen first. So now I have CapCut opened on my screen, right? I have CapCut opened on my screen. You can see it here. So now I imported a video of my friend Alex. His name is Alex. He's a very good friend of mine. He's a digital marketer and he's very experienced. When it comes to tech, he has a lot of experience. He has been in tech for a long time. And we work here together at Digital World Tech Academy. All right, so moving on, I'll be using his video for the practical tonight, which is the question Catherine asked. So now, Catherine, I will show you another way you can, and not just Catherine, to every other person here that might want to know about the same thing, or also you've not heard about what Catherine is talking about. I'll use the opportunity to show you so that when you come across things like this, it wouldn't be a big challenge for you. right? So now I'll just cut a very small part of this video. I don't need much. I just need small from it. Then I will once I'm done doing that, what I just need here is now I'll be using the an effect. So once I use the effect, I'll show you how you can cut out all this stuff. So I want to cut out this background. So in order to cut out this background, what I'll do is let me use the form that Catherine used. Then I'll show you another pattern that you can also use, right? So once I click on this highlight on this video, then I'll go to cut out. Once I click on cut out, I'll click on auto cut out. So once I click on auto cut out, you see it would hold on. So once I click on auto cut out, see it's processing 14%, 15%. So once it's done processing, it would automatically cut out the background, which is what Catherine did, but it wasn't blending for her. So this is another way you can actually do this without getting to. Let me show you another way you get to do this. So I'll cancel what's processing, the background that is processing. So now what I'll do here is, hold on please. Okay, so now, Catherine, your hand is up. Hope all is good. You have a question? Do you have a question? Unmute and talk to me if you have a question.
Sir, please, can you use a background not plain? Let's say the ones that we can see something there.
Okay.
Maybe it will help better.
Has a lot
You see,
of
this one you have blurred the background like the way you have done yours, the one we are seeing currently. So the other one, like I overlaid it on this one so that I could put, let's say, like solo in that background.
yes.
But his own is plain, so it's quite easier.
Okay, so you mean you need a video that has a noisy background, right? Like things that are in
No,
the
an
background.
item. Let's say something
Now.
already
An
at the back.
item or something
Please,
back and all that, right?
exactly. Yes, please.
Okay.
Yes, please.
Okay, let me get
All right. Thank you.
that has something behind. So, I think I have one there that has laptop behind, and I have other colors there. So what I'll do is I'll delete this of left below, and I'll add this of people's cross, my girlfriend. Okay. So now hold on please. Sorry, my system is loading, so I can't even do anything at this point on the CapCut. So let's just give it some minutes. Let it load, please. So while we're waiting, I don't want to keep people waiting. Do you have any other question? Are you here? You are having a challenge in using CapCut. What is the question? Raise up your hand. Let me call on you, please. Raise up your hand. Let me call on you. Please. Talk to me. Who is raising up his hand? Why is this capcut doing this? Okay, so this is what we'll do. I don't want to keep you guys because I promised once it's 9:30. What's the time? Okay, still have like 20 minutes. So while we're waiting for that, while we wait for, please hold on. Just hold on, please. Okay, so I don't know what is, my system is really hanging. I'm trying to see a way I can even do it. But let me show you with my phone. Let me show you my phone. So Catherine, I believe you're following. Let me stop sharing. It's not even I don't know why. Let me do it with my phone. So I'll share my screen with my phone. Do I have a video I can do? So I'm going to CapCut and so what I'll do is let me look for a video that I can use for this. Let me look for this video and put it in random. Okay, let me take this video. So then I'll add. Please, are you following me, Catherine? Now, with this video, I'll just cut out some parts from it.
Please, your voice is quite low.
Okay, so can you hear me now? Am I sounding better?
Yes, please.
Okay.
Yes, please.
So now I've added the video. So now this is what I'll do. I'll highlight on the video. Then I'll go to remove BG. Right? That is remove background. So once I go there, instead of clicking on auto remover, I'll click on custom remover. Right? Once I click on custom remover, what I'll do is I'll use my, so while if you look at down here, you see brush, you see erase, you see stroke. So now the first one that is brush has a color, that is I've highlighted on that brush. Then I'll now use my finger and draw on this guy's body, right? The part that I want not to be cut out from this video, right? So what I'll do is once I'm done, I'll just let me just align it very well. Okay. So let me even just use his head, right? Let me use his head instead of using everything there. So now it should automatically once it's done applying just hold on please. It's still loading. So it has automatically cut out then once I select, you can see it's just that place that I painted with my finger that is out. So no matter what I apply to this background, it shouldn't reflect or it shouldn't affect. It will just be that place I use my finger to draw. Let me see, I don't know, I'm not sure I have a background in this my phone, but let me check. But if I don't have, I will try and download so that we can use it to. Let me check my gallery. So I'll click on overlay and add. So I'll look for photo. Let's see, let me even use this picture or this one rather. So I add. So once I add it, hold on please, it's still loading. So once I've added it there, you can see. So what I'll do is this video, overlaid video. Sorry. Hold on, please. I'm trying to move it side to balance it. So once I highlight on this, I will expand the video. Let me expand it. So this is the video I want to be on the background. So what I'll do is I will take this video and hold on. Let me delete it. Then I'll add it here. So I'll add I'll click on the plus. You see the plus button here. I'll click on that plus button, select the image, add it. Once I add it, then I'll click on that the first video, the video that is there, and I'll click on overlay on that video. So you see the video will overlay the background. So the picture will be the background of the video. So once I will extend it from the beginning, and I'll take it to the very end of where the video ended. Right? So now if I play it, it will play along.
Dear developers, programming
Just
is
like,
not easy, and I know because
so it will just play
dear
according,
developers,
and it won't
programming
pass
is
that
not
part that you
easy,
use your hand.
and I know because I'm a
Do you understand? It will not pass that part that I use my finger to cross. So when you try those kind of remove BG and it doesn't remove, try and use this pattern. I know it's so long, but it will even help you have a well blended video with your other background that you took from maybe AI platform or anywhere. So Catherine, hope I was able to explain to you, or you got what I just did.
Yes, please. I'm okay. Thank
Alright.
you.
All right, thank you so much for that. So who else is asking me a question? Who else is asking me a question? Who else has what he has learned or she has learned? Who else is telling me, okay, I saw this and I feel it looks amazing. Can we try it out? Who is that? Who is that? You people are just keeping silent. When I'll start throwing projects at you guys, no one should run away. I'll come to your DMs personally for your projects when I'll start giving you projects. So you should try and engage during this support system days. Try and engage, ask questions, share what you've learned. You don't know who might learn from what you're telling or the question you ask. Okay, just like what Catherine asked, someone here might have been having that challenge but doesn't know how to ask the question, and Catherine has asked the question and you've gotten to learn it tonight. And some of you might have not even come across the same challenge, but we've done it now, and you can say, yes, I have learned something and I can use it. Okay, Catherine said she learned how to, hold on. I learned to change the voice of the video yesterday when I was practicing. Amazing, amazing. Catherine, you are busting my bubble. That's to show that yes, you are really going through these elements and you are doing some practicals with it. Don't worry, I'm preparing projects for all of you, and I'll see who will blow my mind. I will see who will blow my mind, right? So I just want to give you guys some time. When it's time for project, I'll start throwing it at you guys one after the other. So talk to me. Who is asking a question? Who is knowing something tonight again? Adeolu Love, are you here? Pat, are you here? Benjamin, are you here? Katrina has asked the question already. Gilbert, are you here with me? Are you asking a question? Are you cool with what you've learned so far, or have you not started learning? Ifeanyiwa, I think Ifeanyiwa, you told me last Tuesday that you've not started going through the elements. Have you started? Have you started? Dominic, have you also started, or are you? How far have you gone with the elements, the course? How far have you gone? Then Yao Afari. Hope I didn't murder that name. Yao Afari. Hope you are learning. Hope you've gone through the elements. Hope you got something so far. I am on it. Okay, Benjamin, you said you're on it. You are on it. Are you on the elements or you're on the practical? Which of it? Which of the two? I need to know. Unmute and talk. I need to even hear your voice. I want to know how your voice sounds. Don't just type to me. Unmute and talk. Let's know, what have you gotten to? Where are you presently? I want to know. Okay, but unmute and speak to me. Unmute and speak to me. I can see your hand up.
Yeah, I just want to we'll get the video by tomorrow. Like I have to leave office now. Yeah.
Okay, that's fine. That's fine. I will try my every possible best to give it to you guys tonight. If not tonight, very early tomorrow morning. You will see it on the WhatsApp platform. Right?
Okay. Okay, great.
All right.
All right. Sure. Thanks very much. Yeah.
You're welcome. So who else is throwing this question in? Who else? Who else? So what you guys want to tell me that you guys understood every single thing we've done tonight, and you are understanding everything that you're going through or studying in the elements. I am on the video. Oh, that's amazing. That's amazing. That's amazing. I would like to see the video you are working on. So you guys should prepare very soon. You have a time you share your screen and do some practicals and also show me some amazing stuff you've been able to achieve using CapCut. Okay, so who else is throwing this question? So you guys want to tell me you guys are all good? No challenge? The studies are going well? And the practical we've done tonight, you are cool with it? You are okay? You love it? It's amazing? All right, that's good, because for you guys not to say something, that shows that you guys are all good. So I just like I said, I wouldn't want to keep. Okay, someone said I still don't have the LMS. Are you sure about it? Have you checked your email? Check your email. If you've not seen it, now in that WhatsApp group, go to any of our admin and chat them up that you don't have access to the LMS yet and you've made payment. Or you can search for me, Prince Julius, on the group. When you see my name, chat me up and I will give you an access to the LMS. But Gilbert, you were in the class last week. How come? Or am I mistaking you for another person? How come you don't have access to the LMS and you were in the class last week and also you are here and you didn't tell me at all? Or maybe I'm mistaking you for another person because I had the Gilbert there too.
Yes, I was in class last week.
Okay.
What happened after payment? Lex promised to, send it to me, to include me in the LMS. But eventually he didn't. I'm sure he was too busy for that. So since then I've
Okay.
been access to only the ones that are on WhatsApp.
Okay,
That's
that's
all.
fine. I'm so sorry for that. We are so sorry for that. I will just DM me on the WhatsApp, Prince Julius. DM me, and I will grant you access to it immediately. Thank you so much.
Welcome. Thank you.
All right. So nobody is asking this question again. I believe you are all good. Who else here doesn't have access to that LMS? If you know you don't have access to it, please speak up. Or if you can't speak up, you can come to the WhatsApp, go to any of the admin and tell them you don't have access to the LMS, and they will grant you access to the LMS. If you can't find any of the admin to chat me up, Prince Julius, on the group. I'm also one of the admins there. Chat me up, and I will grant you access to the LMS. That is if you're here and you don't have access to that LMS yet. So, guys, let's wrap it up tonight. Thank you so much for your time. Thank you for coming around. I promised I wasn't going to keep you guys up too much. At least we've been able to do 2 practicals tonight, just like I promised, and questions have come up, and I believe some of you got the answers you want. I'll try to convert this recording of our class for the benefit of those that didn't join. But don't feel because we always send you the recorded classes, you wouldn't join the class. It's more important and it's more okay when you join the classes, because there you get to ask questions, you get to get clarity, you even get to learn from other people's questions, right? So try and always create that time and show up during the support system class. So that will be all for tonight, guys. Thank you so much for coming around. Good night. Do have a restful night. Try to sleep early enough so you can go to work tomorrow. For those that are going to work, have a blessed night. Have a restful night. Make sure you close your eyes while sleeping. Right? I know that might sound funny, but I have a friend of mine, when he's sleeping, his eyes is always open, half open. So make sure you close your eyes while sleeping. All right, so go to the chat room, say good night to someone before going out from this call. Go to the chat room, say good night to someone before going out from this call. Good night, Adiolu Love. Good night, Benjamin. Good night, Gilbert. Good night, Ifenyua. Good night, Dominic. Go to the chat room, call someone's name, and say good night to the person. Just type in maybe good night, Benjamin. Type in someone's name and just say good night to the person before hanging up on this call. Okay, Benjamin said good night to Gilbert. Gilbert, good night from Benjamin. Thank you so much, Benjamin. Who else is giving us this good night before we call it a night? So please try and go through. Okay, thank you so much, Gilbert. Gilbert is giving the general good night to everyone. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. And have a blissful and restful night. Night. Okay, thank you so much, Dominic. Thank you. All right, guys. So we'll call it a night. I'll be sending the recording of this class so you can go through it. For those of you that didn't get the practical that we did, or maybe network disconnected at some point, go through it and practicalize on it. Thank you so much. Good night. Have a restful night. And we'll see you again on Tuesday. Good night.